Man, I don't know if I should do this thing. What do you think, Inner Conscience? What? Oh, I could. Wow, I've never thought of that before. Oh, but that is true. I'm in a pickle.
Wakey wakey.
Mark, what are you doing?
Just saying hi to a friend.
Is that a taser? It's a taser. Why do you have a taser?
Oh, just to teach people a lesson. It's good for that.
Why? What's the issue? I mean, the video went up, everything was fine. You know, I might have slipped a little bit along the way because the video didn't have a title or a description, but they got done on time.
Yeah, they got done on time. And by who? By who did they get done?
Well, you see, this morning I had some uploading issues and I was running late for my flight and I didn't want to miss it. And so I got all that I could done and it won't happen again. I won't mess up again. It's gonna be okay. I'll fix it. It won't happen again.
So these friends didn't know if the video was even scheduled, if there was a title, if there was a description, if the video was even ready to go. So what happens when those friends aren't even able to get in the account because someone decided to change the password?
Listen, I'll admit to that. We had to change the password. There were crooks and criminals and bandits trying to get into our accounts. We had to change the password.
Oh, yeah, of course, crooks, bandits. Yes, I understand. And then every self-respecting person that would change the password would definitely tell the other people that are a part of the channel what that new password was, wouldn't they?
I'm sorry.
And ordinarily, I'd be perfectly happy to cover for a friend that wanted to offload their work onto someone else. Unless that friend decided to send a text at 4:52 a.m. Hello, friends. Got today's vid up. And a thumbnail done. Wasn't able to get the title or description or anything else. And I'm about to get on a plane. I'll see you guys soon.
I'm sorry.
We're friends. And as your friend, I'm gonna do you a favor and make sure that you never
Mark, you don't have to do this.
Again.
You don't have to.
You gotta know how to shuck it.
Crack it open.
You gotta know how to shuck that skull.
Because as powerful
To be at that magic show.
I think it's gonna happen sooner than you think.
Yeah? I'd love to be at a magic show. In the middle of the night, I go and I just drag him out of bed, and he is kicking and he's screaming because, you know, he's always on alert. But finally, maybe I have a cable or something, and I just wrap it around his neck enough that he can't escape. You know, the more he struggles, the more darkness fades in, you know, and I finally drag him out to my vehicle and pop him in the front trunk. I just curl him up.
A frunk?
A frunk, yeah, and I just pop it closed and I sneak away.
You have a lot of brains in that head.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting too, not only what's inside.
Let's say, you know, you were in a hurry because maybe you were a little sloppy getting him over here and the police were on their way and you had to, you know, you had to execute it quickly. So you only get a little time. Just a little time. And you say things like, maybe you shouldn't have copied me so much, you know. Maybe you should have just let things be. You shouldn't have tried to one-up me with those backflips. Or whatever. You just decided to.
Only one. Oh, maybe twice.
When the first monkey saw the great black monolith and started screaming and shaking, and he grabbed a bone and he hit a skull with it.
You know, it doesn't take much.
No, it doesn't take much.
It doesn't take much, and then power to just rip it open. Do you think this is what the human brain looks like?
Oh, no. I've seen it, no. Let's say, for example, let's say you had someone here and you had managed to, in the middle of the night, you crept in through the second-story window and you had a syringe and you jabbed it right in their neck and you, like this, if I just jabbed it in their neck and I wrapped my arm around them and make sure that, like, unconsciousness hit them fast so they couldn't raise an alarm or anything. And I dragged them out of the house through the window. For example.
For example, yeah. Ah, get a load of them.